Here we go, here we go, here we go. She's giving face today. She's giving face. My last video was a little bit heavy, so I wanted to lighten the load this time around, and we are going to just have a little makeup and chat session. I have become a makeup guru in my mind. So I started using some new makeup products that I'm very excited about that have honestly very much enhanced the glow and just made the look a lot more elevated. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go through a classic look for me right now. Something pretty simple because I'm shooting a video to shoot another video to shoot another video. So what I mean by that is I'm doing my makeup in this video and talking to you. And then the next video, I'm going to be taking down my twists and talking to that video. That one's going to be for TikTok. And then after that, the hair and the makeup all done, I'm going to be shooting another video for Instagram for a partnership that I have with Shay. So girl, it's just, I'm documenting every step of the way for different platforms, but this is what you got to do. I got to make sure that I am diversifying everything and making sure that I am getting myself out there as much as possible. I want you to know that the lighting is going to change often because I'm sitting in front of the window. So as the clouds like go past the sun, it might get a little bit darker, lighter. So bear with me. So I started things off with the Rare Beauty Always in Optimist 4-in-1 mist. You're gonna notice as I'm going through this routine that I clearly am like a huge Rare Beauty fan now. I got on their like mailing list. They reached out to me about adding me to their mailing list randomly, which I'm very happy about. And so they've sent me a bunch of really amazing products to try, which I'm very happy about. And now I'm a believer. Like I've seen so many people talk about Rare Beauty. It was like, okay, it's Selena Gomez's line. She doesn't look like me necessarily, but I didn't know that she knew what she was doing like that. Because you'll see the pigmentation on the blushes is amazing. I'm gonna use a more muted tone for the blush today because I'm doing a very like casual, low-key look, but it's still really, really beautiful. So right now I'm using the Rare Beauty brow gel here. I love this brow gel. The only thing about it is that it runs out so fast because it's so tiny. I have to see if, I don't think they have a bigger one either, which is even more annoying. So it's like I'm constantly buying new brow gel. This one is almost done too. But it's so good. As you can see, look at the brow hairs. It's sticking. So I'm gonna make sure that I get rid of the excess because when I put on my foundation, I don't want that part to be all like cakey and stuff. The thing about me when it comes to beauty and makeup and when it comes to beauty in general is that I am very much an if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of person. And I have a hard time trying a bunch of new products. I think that's why I pivoted so quickly from the beauty space because obviously I'm sure you remember I started out as a hair YouTuber when I was transitioning to natural and then did my big chop. Once I found out what products I really liked and loved, so I'm using the Live Tinted Hue Stick. What is this? It's called like the 5-in-1 complexion stick, which I really love. The color that I'm using for myself is 5 and it melts into the skin perfectly and the color match is so good. Yeah, so I started out as a natural hair YouTuber. And once I figured out what products I liked and loved and that worked for my hair, I didn't really want to experiment as much anymore because I'm like, well, I know what works for me, so I'm done. And I think that that's, you know, that definitely is a testament to my personality as a whole. Like, I know what I want, I know what I like, and I can sometimes be a little bit stubborn. Recently, I decided that if I want to like enhance my content and also, you know what, not even just content, if I want to elevate myself and grow and, you know, shift with the times, I have to try new things, you know, I have to try new products. And I'm really pleased and happy that I have. There are a few things that are obviously still staples that are tried and true, like my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which will probably always be my favorite concealer. I've tried a number of concealers and this one still takes the cake for me. Just the way that it goes on, the coverage, the different shade ranges. I really, really love this concealer so much. So this is gonna, it's still gonna be a staple. I'm not like overhauling every single aspect of my life. I still like a bright under eye. Like even the way that I apply makeup is a little bit different these days. So I've incorporated brushes. And if you're somebody like me who likes a very natural look and pretty simple and seamless makeup routine, I don't think that you need 1,000 different brushes. I feel like a foundation brush, a concealer brush, and then one for like blush is great. And then obviously, for eyeshadow. Yeah, I think that it definitely adds something to it. And I think what is great about makeup brushes is the fact that it doesn't take away as much of the product. So you're essentially getting a little bit more bang for your buck because the product is actually getting the full effect on your face. It takes a little bit, in my opinion, it takes a little bit longer to blend out with the brush, but you're going to get better coverage. So I'm sure you're wondering how Shay is doing. He's doing very, very well. He has his little cast on, so he's just been dragging his little leg in the cast around the house, and we have been like working to make sure that he doesn't stand in the cast because we don't want him to apply pressure to the fractured bones. We really want him to heal as soon as possible. So trying to get a 10-month-old not to apply too much pressure has been a very tricky feat because I know that he doesn't understand, like why he's being forced to crawl again, especially since he started walking last month. He's like so excited about being able to walk. And now we're just like, nope, you can't walk. And then he has like this hammer toe essentially because they put the cast all the way up his thigh. And he really, really, it like really, really limits his mobility right now. So that's been really tough to watch, but it hasn't like killed his spirits. He is still super chatty, always yapping, screaming, being super cute. And he loves his reading his books, playing all day. It just sucks because he doesn't go outside as much as he used to because we don't really want the cast to get super dirty or anything. Okay, so, oh yeah, so this is another Rare Beauty product. So this is their blush in the color Happy. And this one has a great, great, great pigmentation. It's a little bit more subtle than the red one. I love this one a lot. This is like my favorite like red blush. This one's in the color Grateful. I love this so. Actually, well, yeah, no, this is my favorite red blush. And then the Patrick Ta, I'm not using it today. Patrick Ta has a really great blush palette as well. She goes to the gym. I love this. Like this is a great pink blush palette if you want a more like highly pigmented, super dynamic, like one tap and your whole side is pink type blush. This is the one. And then this one by Rare Beauty is good because it gives you like a nice flush in the cheeks that comes off a little bit more subtle, but still makes a statement, which is nice. So I like to use this one when I'm not doing like a super beat look and I just want something chill for the daytime. See how it just kind of like blends in nicely and it just gives you like that effortless rosy look, which I think is really pretty. So yeah, so Shay is doing well, his spirits are up. Oh gosh, he just woke up from a nap, so I hear him downstairs. The only thing is that his sleep has been thrown off and also his eating habits. He started solids at 4 months and he's definitely a big eater. He loves his food, especially he loves spicy food. He loves really flavorful food, Jamaican food, but he hasn't been eating any solids. He really just wants to nurse. And I definitely understand that is, as a result of the trauma from the situation and him just like seeking comfort. So, we're just taking that a day at a time and hopefully he'll, go back to his normal eating and sleeping habits soon. All right, and then we have another Old Faithful, and that is the Laura Mercier setting powder, translucent setting powder, and this one is in the shade Honey. Honey is great because it's not a lot of flashback, and it goes really well with those, for those of us who have more melanated skin. I used to use the other, like the original one before they made Honey, and this one just photographs better. Okay, so put a little bit here. I put a little bit here. Oh my God, this is like the first weekend in several weekends where I have no plans on Saturday or Sunday. Let me tell you something. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I get to actually be home in my house this weekend and just vegetate on the couch, binge some shows. Let me take that back. The only thing I need to do is I actually have to take out, I'm going to go in the attic and get my fall and winter clothes out because it is chilly and I literally only have my summer clothes still. We're almost at the end of it. We're at the end of October right now, and I'm just now about to pull out my fall clothes. All right, next thing we're gonna do is some eyeliner. So I actually ran out of my favorite eyeliner and I need to buy it. So we're gonna be using a backup of what I have because I didn't have time to go buy one. But this is the CoverGirl black eyeliner, super simple eyeliner that you can grab at your local pharmacy or drugstore. But my favorite is the one by Revitalash Cosmetics. I love that black eyeliner. I do also want to try the Victoria Beckham black eyeliner. I heard that that is really good and that it stays for a really long time. Okay, and then we have the Rare Beauty mascara. I had to come back here out of the light. The Rare Beauty mascara. I like this mascara a lot. You will see why in a second. It's subtle, but it really makes my lashes pop. I'm taking a break from lash extensions right now because I'm trying to save some money. And I, uh-oh, and I wanted to make sure that I rock a good mascara when I do my makeup. And this one is definitely it. Like you can see the difference. Hold on, let me erase. All right, so what I'll do to get rid of this without like smudging it all the way is I'm gonna take my little blending brush here and I'm just gonna press on that and just kind of like use it as an eraser essentially. Okay. It's subtle, but it definitely makes my eye pop really, really, really nicely. And it doesn't, and my lashes don't look super cakey, which is good. And if they did, Revitalash actually sent me, I don't even know where the other end of, oh yeah. I don't know. They sent me this, but it's like, it won't stay on. So I'm like, is it broken? What is going on with this thing here? But anyways, it's supposed to be an eyelash and eyebrow like tool. And so it has this end here that's really cool because you can like comb out your lashes when you put on mascara in case they clump. So if you hate like the clumping, ta-da, you can just use that and then it'll help. Let me go back here. There we go. So it just takes out the clumps for you, which is really nice. A very minimalist look today. So I'm not gonna do a bold lip. I'm just gonna put on like a clear gloss, something simple. Let me see what I have in here. No, not a pumpkin gloss. I just want something that is going to, I mean, the one that I want is downstairs, but okay, so I feel like this is good. I'm gonna use this Giorgio Armani gloss. It's clear, just to give my lips just like a little bit of moisture and shine, because I am doing it's not a no makeup look, but it is a casual everyday makeup look. That's what I'm gonna call it. So yeah, I feel like this looks good. I feel like we put ourselves together very nicely today. So all I have to do now is take out my twists. I'll come back. I'll show you what my twists look like when they're all done. And so you can see, I guess, the full effect of the makeup and the hair all together. But I just wanted to go through, oh, so this is a Giorgio Armani lip gloss. And this one is in the color, or it's in Prisma Glass, it's called. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So I'm going to take my hair down for my other video for TikTok. And then I will come back and let you see the full look all together. So one of my good girlfriends asked me the other day how I knew that my husband was the one. I told her that it was because I felt ease and comfort. Prior to dating my husband, I was with somebody I was literally chasing. I just felt like he just wasn't interested in being with me. And I felt like I was constantly fighting for his attention, fighting to have value in his life. We were together for, like I said, I think it was 2 years, and we never took one trip together. We barely went on really nice dates. He spent way more time with his homeboys than he did with me. It was really disheartening. It made me question myself a lot until I started dating my husband and realizing, oh, okay, I don't have to question any of his motives. He's going to text me when he says he's going to text me. He's going to call me. We're going to go out and hang out. He's keeping his promises, opening up to me. He's making time for us to hang out and get together, listening, cares about the things that I have going on. And I felt a sense of contentment and comfort in knowing that this person, that it was mutual. You know what I'm saying? There was one day where I hadn't heard from him for hours. I hadn't heard from my now husband for hours. And the first thought on my mind was that he's dead. I was like, something tragic has happened to him, and I finally found the love of my life, and he has passed away. I literally like called my best girlfriend. I was telling her, and I was like, girl, he's dead. And she was like, he not dead, girl. I called my mom. My mom was like, Lord Jesus, me hope say my right. And then we talked later on that evening. Like, he finally gave me a call back. He was like, I had a really bad day at work, and I just wanted to lock in, and I went to the gym afterwards, and now I'm feeling a little bit better. And I believed everything he said. I believed it. I didn't think that he was ghosting me or playing games or went on a date with somebody else, because I felt so content and so just comfortable and filled with ease with him that literally the only reason in which he would leave me hanging is if it were fatal. That is how I knew that he was gonna be my husband. I try to tell my friends who are dating all the time right now, like, life gets very, very hard as you matriculate through it, and there are obstacles and things that come at you as you're building a life together when you're married. So when you're dating, it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be exciting. It's supposed to be a time for you to really get to know each other and learn more about yourselves in the process. And it shouldn't be you like, is he gonna text me back? Does he like me? Does he really care about me? When is he gonna propose? Like, it really is supposed to just be fun. So don't let nobody's raggedy son have you out here spinning your wheels, second guessing yourself, wasting your time, because your life, your one precious, beautiful, sexy ass life is worth so much more, and you can't waste it. All right, so this is the final look. Let me sit back a little bit so you can see the hair, the makeup, all of the above. As you can see, the makeup is very subtle. This is like my day-to-day look, what I like to achieve, because it makes me look the most like myself, but also enhanced, you know what I'm saying? So this is a twist out from the heavens. Thank you for watching. Just wanted to do something a little simple, laid back. Again, I wanted to lighten that heavy load that we had from the last video and just showcase something new, something fun. And I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to do any other makeup looks in the future, maybe like a date night glam, maybe a daytime glam. Oh, there goes that sun. Now you can actually see me again and I don't have to squint. Anyways, thank you so, so much, as always, for watching. I love you so much. And until next time.